Welcome back to Miss English. Take a deep breath, because today we're going to explore one of the smallest, simplest, but most magical words in English, the word just. You've heard it 1,000 times, right? But maybe you never realized how powerful it really is. Just isn't about grammar. It's about emotion. It's about how you make people feel when you speak. Imagine you're texting your coworker and you write, "Can you send me the report?" It's correct, but a little sharp, right? Now let's add this tiny word. Can you just send me the report? Feels softer, doesn't it? Kinder, lighter, more polite. That's the power of just. It doesn't really change the meaning, it changes the energy.
Exactly. I used to feel nervous about asking people for things in English because I didn't want to sound rude. But when I learned how to use just, everything changed. Like when I say, "I just wanted to ask," or "I just called to check," or "I just need a second." It sounds friendly, not demanding. It's like putting a smile inside your sentence.
That's beautifully said. You see, English is full of emotional design. Native speakers use words like just to build connection and show respect. When you say, "I just wanted to check in," you're telling the person, "Hey, I'm not trying to bother you. I'm being thoughtful." It's soft, natural, and polite. Let's try a few more examples. You say to a colleague, "I just wanted to remind you about the meeting." That sounds kind and respectful. Or maybe to a friend, "I just thought you might like this." It sounds caring. Or when you text someone, "I just wanted to say hi." It sounds warm. Without just, these same lines might sound too strong, too serious. With just, they become friendly, human, and balanced.
You know what's funny, Paul? I use just all the time now in text, emails, even when I speak. Like when I say, "I just got home," or "I just called your message." It feels natural, and I've noticed that people respond more nicely when I use it.
Exactly. Because just is not only polite, it's emotional intelligence in language form. It shows you're self-aware, considerate, and calm. Even in disagreement, it helps. Listen, I don't think that's a good idea. That sounds direct, maybe even harsh. But add one small word. I just don't think that's a good idea. The whole feeling changes. It's now soft, respectful, kind, even though you're saying the same thing.
That's so true. When I say it that way, I feel calmer too. Like I'm being honest, but not hurtful.
Exactly. Just gives you emotional balance. It's the difference between sounding angry and sounding gentle. It's a little like adding a cushion between your words and the listener's heart. You protect the connection. You keep the conversation human. You know, native speakers don't think about this consciously. They don't say, "Oh, I'll use just now." It just feels right. That's why if you want to sound natural, you have to feel English, not just study it. Because real communication happens through tone, not just vocabulary. Let's do a small practice together. Repeat after me, slowly, with emotion. I just wanted to ask. I just need a minute. I just wanted to thank you. I just wanted to check in. Do you feel how your voice softens naturally? That's because your brain connects that word with kindness.
I can feel it. When I say those lines, it doesn't sound robotic anymore. It sounds gentle, real, almost musical.
Exactly. That's how English becomes more than a language. It becomes a feeling. You don't just speak to share information, you speak to share emotion. And just is one of those rare little words that help you do that. Now think about this. When you use just, you're showing humility. You're showing emotional awareness. You're saying, "I respect your time. I respect your space." That's what makes English communication warm and polite.
So it's not only about sounding nice, it's about sounding human.
Yes, and that's what makes all the difference. So, next time you're writing an email, sending a text, or even speaking face-to-face, try adding just. Watch how it changes the energy of your sentence and the reaction of the person you're talking to. Without just, you might sound too serious. With just, you sound calm, friendly, confident, and approachable. It's a simple trick, but it can make your English sound 100% more natural, like you truly belong in the conversation.
I love that. It's like just isn't only a word, it's an attitude, a way to speak with kindness.
Exactly. And that's what good English is. Not perfect grammar, but perfect connection. So, next time you talk, remember this. Don't just learn English, feel English. Don't just focus on words, focus on how those words make others feel. Sometimes, the smallest words hold the biggest power, and just is one of them.
And now we want to hear from you. Where are you watching from? Comment your country name below. Let's see how many hearts and voices are learning together here on Miss English.
Thank you for watching. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep speaking with kindness. Because the way you speak can change the way people feel. See you in the next lesson. And remember, sometimes one little word can make your English beautifully human.